Another bulk of the other segments in the deleted scenes have to do with Kevin and the Wet Bandits. Kind of just oddball scenes that don't really add all that much, but just, you know, a little bit of flavor to both the Wet Bandits and Kevin. One in particular that has to do with Kevin that I thought was, I don't know, relevant to topics we've talked about before is there's this scene where Kevin is brushing his teeth with his toothbrush that he stole from the pharmacy. He finishes brushing his teeth and then he says,
"Oh no, I just brushed my teeth with Stolen Goods. Better wipe off the fingerprints."
And I feel like this directly confirms your theory that Kevin sends the cops to the Murphys at the end of the movie because he believes that if the cops come to the McCallister's house, they're going to find that stolen toothbrush and Kevin's going to be arrested too.
Absolutely. Agreed. Yes. Just more evidence for Kevin's perception that he is on the lam, that he's on the run from the law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I feel like the other big one is Kevin goes grocery shopping. And there's this sequence where a woman helps him figure out what fabric softener is.
"Excuse me, what's the stuff that you put in the washing machine that makes your clothes feel as fluffy soft as a kitten, smells fresh as a springtime breeze?"
Fabric softener?
The point of the sequence is also that he's trying to convince her that he's just pushing the cart for his mom. And then he asks this technical question about some kind of cleaning product. And then at the end of her explanation, it's fabric softener. He's like, "Okay, good. My mom wanted to know."
Yeah.
And then he goes off and she's like, "Oh, that was weird." They shot 2 alternate cuts of the Wet Bandits after Kevin hides out at the church.
Right.
Kevin's run back home and the Wet Bandits are still circling around, and Harry is really unsettled at the way that Kevin looked at him.
Which we get that much in the final cut.
"I don't like the way that kid looked at me. Did you see that?"
But it's a brief back and forth.
Yeah, this scene that takes place after the church is Harry dwelling on that feeling of like, oh, we got to find out where that kid lives. I don't like, you know, he's going to ruin this thing for us. And it's basically Marv just trying to calm Harry down and say like, you know, just chill out, man. It's okay. And they both, as a means of trying to calm Harry down, they both break into song. And I just,
"Oh, you better watch out. You better not hide. If your doors are open, we're coming inside. Harry and Marv are coming to town."
Harry and Marv are coming to town.
Harry and Marv are coming to town. Some like parody version of Santa Claus coming to town where they talk about breaking into houses or something. Oh, it's so terrible. I hate it.
I like it. I like it for the characters, but I think it would be hard to fit into the pacing of the film naturally. And I think that that's a real great example of one that just is gonna throw the pretty brisk pacing of this picture off. We don't, I actually do like it for the characters. They're goofy characters and I think it's funny, but you've got to see it all the way through and it's just too long and it would be a little clunky.
Harry and Marv are coming to town.
The alternate cut of that is Marv serving Harry a decaf cappuccino in their truck.
"This'll make you feel better. Made you decaf."
From a machine you don't see, but it's in like this little fine china.
I'm assuming that this thing would have needed electricity, but he somehow made it in the van while they're driving somewhere. I guess you got those cigarette lighters. Yeah.
Here's your voltage adapter.
Yeah. So that cappuccino machine would have been from the Murphys' house, I think.
Have they already been to the Murphys' house this scene takes place?
So they're pulling out of the Murphys' driveway when they almost hit Kevin, and then they follow him to the church.
Right.
Made it too strong. Just steal something you know how to work.
It's good.
Is that the same one where Harry's talking about, he's like, I hate Christmas?
No.
He's like, people become too cynical.
No, so that sequence was that's an alternate cut of when Harry drives up and he says that's the silver tuna.
Right.
Because the scene opens with him saying,
5 families gone on 1 block alone and they all told me from their own mouths.
It's almost too easy.
He says that same line in this deleted scene, so I think this was an alternate cut. And yeah, it's basically like Harry lamenting the fact that all of these families aren't at home for Christmas.
It's just another sign of the ongoing moral decay of contemporary society. That's all it is. That's all it is.
The point of that joke was these guys passing judgment on the moral decay of society, and then immediately...
It's funny, it's a little too subtle. It doesn't, I feel like it doesn't really fit the brand of comedy that the film establishes.
Yeah, well, because Marv immediately after that realization that Harry has...
He goes,
says,
yeah.
So which house you want to hit first?
So a lot of the deleted scenes in Home Alone come from the first night. So we've got like the opening, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes where you get introduced to all of the characters.
Act 1.
Yeah.
The setup.
And I think like the first scene that you get from the deleted scenes is after Buzz has told the story about Old Man Marley. They're looking at him out there on the street and he's looked in their directions and they slam the curtains shut on Buzz's window. And the scene continues on.
As soon as I get something on that old maniac, I'm calling the FBI and turning his ass in for the reward money.
And then he goes on to terrorize Kevin just a little more. He's
And
like,
you!
I'm gonna nail you to Old Man Marley's door and ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Which then leads to Kevin leaving his room because he finally got scared out.
That microweenie is the guts of a butterfly.
I think it just makes Buzz seem a little more of a bully. And I think they cut it largely because it just seemed like everyone's just being way too mean to Kevin. We've got enough in the theatrical cut.
Well, and it's a family comedy. We got to keep this at we got to keep this runtime at an hour 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like that. We've established in the scene what we need to. There's nothing added.
Yeah.
There's nothing materially added with this extra minute in Buzz's room. Right.
No.
It just drags. We got to get on to the next room in here.
Well, and that actually leads directly into another deleted scene, which includes Frank.
Right.
Kevin is ejected from Buzz's room, and Frank is coming out of the bathroom upstairs at the same moment.
Parlez-vous français yet, Squirt, huh?
My name's Kevin.
Your name's Kevin? You know what they're gonna call you in France, don't you, huh?
No.
Yank!
He yanks his pants down, which is, I don't know, it's just a creepy uncle. I'm just glad it's not in the movie.
Yeah.
Freaking weird.
Dude.
I don't want it.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
Another bit with the pizza boy that you get is when Peter comes down, and in the theatrical cut, the only interaction between Peter and the pizza boy is...
Yes. Oh, good, because somebody owes me $122.50.
Yeah.
In the deleted scene, you learn...
Hey, look, I'm really sorry, but could I have my $122.50? My money?
Gee, my wife's got all the cash. She'll be down in a minute, all right?
Yeah.
And then the scene commences with Harry and Peter, with Peter thinking he's going to get arrested or something.
Yeah.
They actually extend that too, because not only does he say, am I under arrest or something? He goes a step further. He's like,
Taking precautions for security, things like that.
There's nothing wrong?
No, I just want to see how you set up.
you know, like, maybe there should be something wrong.
He's like, when's the other shoe gonna drop? He's like,
I knew this day was going to come.
Yeah, you haven't been in the garage, have you?
He's in the garage again playing with the glue gun.
Didn't we talk about that?
Did I burn down the joint? I don't think so.